How are you today, boys? We are going to answer an exercise on Unit 5. Okay, and I want you to train with me on how to answer question number 1. It's about listen and circle. Last year we took listen and complete. This year is quite different. We are going to listen to a dialogue, then you are going to circle the correct answer. I'm going to read the dialogue, okay, in question number 1, and I'm going to tell you the answers. Okay? What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? It's cold. It's cold. So our answer is A. It's cold. Number 2. How often does he feed the birds? How often does he feed the birds? He feeds the birds once a day. He feeds the birds once a day. So the answer is B. Number 3. How is your sister? How is your sister? She's ill. She's ill. Okay. How is your sister? She's ill. So we are going to circle the question itself. How is your sister? Number 4. How often do you meet a friend? How often do you meet a friend? Once a week. Once a week. So what you heard, you circle it. Let's move to question number 2. Listen and complete. It's a dialogue. Okay? Omar and Adel. Hi Adel. Hello Omar. Have a seat. Have a seat. Thanks. What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? So in number 1 in this space we are going to write today. What's the weather like today? Number 2, it's space, it's 13 degrees. The answer is it's cold. It's cold. Wow. Do you think it's going to rain? Do you think it's going to rain? So number 3, rain. Maybe it's very cloudy. It's very cloudy. In number 4, very. Let's move to number 3. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. We are going to read number 1. He'd better go home. He'd better go home. Number 2, my brother gets a or an once a month. My brother gets a haircut. Number 2, haircut. Number 3, my father space a newspaper every morning. So what's the answer? Yes, it's reads. C. My father reads a newspaper every morning. Number 4. I take medicine a day. I take medicine a day. We have to take B. Twice a day. Twice a day. Okay. Number 5. How often she read a newspaper? How often does she? How often does she read a newspaper? Number 6. Layla the birds twice a day. Layla the birds twice a day. Here I'm going to choose present simple. Present simple. I can't choose past or present continuous. So the answer is D. Feeds. At the end of the verb I add S because Layla equal she. Number 7. My mother the flu. My mother space the flu. So my mother has the flu. My mother has the flu. Number 8. How space does he get a haircut? How often? How often does he get a haircut? Let's move to question number 4, which is circle and replace with the correct word. Number 1, serious, patient, crazy, friend. Serious. adjective, patient adjective, crazy an adjective, except friend is a noun. So I'm going to circle friend and replace it with an adjective. Okay, we can write happy, sad, fat, thin, cold. Number 2, take, brother, mom, father, members of the family, except take verb. So I need another member. We can write sister, we can write mother. Number 3, bake, get, speech, take. All of them verbs except speech, noun. So remove speech and replace it with a verb. We can write sleep, write, read, go. Number 4, water, bread, coffee, and juice. They all drinks except bread, a thing we eat. So replace bread with something we drink. We can write tea. Number 5, bird, museum, school, club. All them places except bird. So remove bird and replace it with a place. We can write down cinema. We can write down bank, whatever. Okay, this question number 5 is a passage. You have to read the passage many times. Then you have to choose the answer. Okay. For writing, number 6 is so important. He wants me to write a paragraph of 7 sentences about a day at the park, a day that you spent at the park. So first you have to choose just one tense to write in, as it was a day at the park, so you have to write in past simple. For example, yesterday I went to the park. I went with my family. Okay, we went to buy our father's car. We saw many green trees and many beautiful flowers. It was sunny. We played a lot. We ate our picnic lunch. We enjoyed the fresh air. At the end, we went home very happy. We spent a nice time, and so on. It was just an example. You can write down whatever you want, but in past simple. Number 7, rearrange. Take care of rearrange. Try not to make many mistakes in it, because one mistake we will consider the whole question wrong. We are going to start with how. How often? Then the helping verb do. How often do you play football? So in question number 3 is the subject. Don't forget to write down the question mark. Number 2, we are going to start with do. Do you like? Here we are going to put subject number 2 because we don't have a question word like what, why, and so on. Do you like feeding the birds? And the question mark. Okay, let's move to our punctuation. First, if you find names, make them capitals. For places as well. Days of the week, names of the month. Okay, for example, number 1, Ali here, A capital, play chess. But Mona, look at here, Mona M small, so we must make it capital. Couldn't, where is the apostrophe? You have to put it. Couldn't play. Number 2, how. If you want to start a question, you have start it with capital letter. How is capital H, not small one. Okay, how is your family? And we need here a question mark. Take care of full stops, question marks, and apostrophes and commas and so on. Okay, it's so easy. I want you all to do your best in answering exercises from Al-Muasir or Jim. Okay, and best wishes for you.
نعم